Welcome to the antennas of Ham Nation. Let's start in Southern California with a look at a few of the beams at WB6NOA. Here's the feed point for Gordo's dipole and his VHF and UHF arrays. When Gordo's on the go, he often uses this beam on a portable mast. And he makes a lot of microwave contacts also. From Southern California, let's move to Danbury, Connecticut, pick up a drone's eye view of the STEP-IR DB18E at K1LTJ. Here's what Al sees from the ground as he looks up, and a view of the trombones at 66 feet just above the Connecticut treetops. Skipping back to the West Coast and the Gilroy, California QTH of Mike WT6H, here's his hex beam with his 40-meter rotatable dipole. And a closer view that also shows his active pixel loop antenna. Mounted on a rotor, this antenna often reduces the high noise level by several S units. Moving now to South Central Kansas and a quick look at the STEP-IR DB18 at K0HYD. Here's a closer view and a view of the high-power balun on a 160-meter off-center fed dipole. I also use a 43-foot vertical. Presently, also have another work in progress, the installation of two active antennas in the swamp 650 feet away from the high-tension power lines along the Yellow Brick Road. The phase is controlled from the shack to tune out the high noise level. Steve, W7UDI, our 20-meter net control operator, reports his antennas are literally a work in progress. Here's a shot of the first 20 feet of his new tower. In a week or so, Steve will bring in a 105-foot bucket truck and top off the tower. Back in southwest Missouri, Bob Heil, K9EID, designed a 75-meter phased array for his new home, and then he built it. At the top of these poles, exactly 66 feet, the two dipoles are spaced 66 feet apart, and the phase is switched from the shack to give Bob an amazing 20 plus dB front to back ratio. Bob also has a tri-bander as well as beams for both VHF and UHF. A bit further south in central Mississippi, George uses two collinear antennas for VHF and UHF. He also has a 40-meter off-center fed dipole hidden in a grove of pecan trees and an 80-meter loop outlining the perimeter of his property. And George uses a small mobile antenna on the top of his garage to reach the local D-Star repeater. Check out all the antennas at the K1DDN and K0JSC QTH in Canyon City, Colorado, all the way from a dish at 5.7 gigahertz down to the high frequency bands with a G5RV. They're all mounted on a 50-foot RON 25 tower. And this is the spoiler, only one shot from a video describing the amazing antenna farm at Val in V9L's home in Indiana. On the next video segment, Val will take us on a video tour with a complete description of all of her many antennas and towers. And that's it, the antennas of Ham Nation. If you have ideas for similar photo stories, send them to hamnationvideos@twit.tv, and we'll see what we can put together.